What is going on, peasants? My name is JB and I'm back here today with my week 2 team builder and battle video for the IBL. This week we are taking on my man's Beta and the Jumpluff Express, so be sure to go check him out in the description down below. So without further ado, I'm gonna try to shorten these because the last one was way too long. So first off, you can go over his team real quick. He has the Gigantimax, Corviknight, Inteleon, Dugtrio, Incineroar, Goodra, the Stunfisk, which I absolutely respect, the Blade, Phalanx, Leafeon, Duraludon, and Shuckle. So looking at his team, first thing I saw, he has 3 steel types, which is pretty cool, but they all do different things. They're all weak to fire though, so they don't like really, well, I mean, Duraludon isn't weak to fire, but it's not taking Fire Blast, bro. I think it's like negative spit. He did a decent job of covering those weaknesses though. Another thing I noticed immediately was he has 2 base 120s as his fastest Pokemon, both being Inteleon and Dugtrio, both being the same speed tier, and then it kind of drops down from that down to the Leafeon. But all in all, a very scary team, very threatening team. Obviously, Gigantimax, Corviknight being a major threat. Can set up bulk ups, can run any item at once, obviously, in this league, and just a very scary Pokemon overall. Can definitely be a problem. Good news is for us, it is Gmax. It cannot boost its speed with max airstream, so that's nice. Dugtrio is just a great revenge killer. Inteleon's a decent wall breaker, not that great. Incineroar is a very annoying Pokemon, can pivot around, can knock off, can parting shot now, which is super sick. Definitely want to try that one soon. Goodra, very fat spit F wall. We're gonna have to come up with some creative ways to deal with that thing. It's actually very annoying for our team to deal with, but we got a couple things up our sleeve. Stunfisk is a great ground type. It's a solid stealth rocker. Good ability in static. Just a very solid Pokemon. A surprisingly hard Pokemon to kill as well. Like, it's gonna live a couple hits. The Blade, very good physically defensive. Decent at just taking physical hits. Really solid steel type. Has priority in Shadow Sneak and Sword Sense as well. Pretty solid mon. Phalanx, no retreat is terrifying, so gotta be careful with that. Other than that, solid move pool, decently fast, decently bulky. Not the greatest thing in the world, but no retreat is definitely scary. Leafeon, I mean, it has Sun in this matchup potentially. If we bring our Sun Core, spoiler alert, we're bringing our Sun Core. So that's something we have to be on the lookout for. Thankfully though, it doesn't get great coverage. It really only gets grass, normal, and then it gets dig and X Scissor as well. And those are like the only coverage moves against Duraludon. Very good Pokemon in like VGC or doubles, but here in singles, it's not exactly all that great. It's good special attacker, good physical bulk, good HP and stuff like that. Its spin F is terrible, its speed is decent. Okay, move pool just lacks a great amount of coverage. Just like Dragon Steel, Electric, just doesn't get like fire, doesn't get anything to hit steel type, so that's something. Too bad we don't have one. And then Shuckle, very good hazard setter, just really fat, obviously with 230 defenses, but yeah, all in all, very solid team. So let's go ahead and get into the squad that we are bringing. First and foremost, we're going to be bringing a Haxorus to this game with Lumberry and Unnerve. We have Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, and Taunt. We have 172 HP, max attack, and 76 speed with an Adamant nature. We have speed for his Jolly 120s at +1, that being Inteleon and Dugtrio. I was originally going to run sub, but there were no benchmarks worth running. Basically, I could have made it possible for Jolly Incineroar Flare Blitz to never break my sub, but I'd have to be impish, which means my damage output wouldn't have been that great. I could have, made it so Jolly Leafeon never broke my sub, but same thing, outside of being Life Orb. But yeah, just Shadow Sneak was a thing like that could potentially not broken my sub, but I would have had to run just way too much physical defense that I wouldn't have been able to have that much damage output. So I just decided to run Taunt instead for slow stuff such as like Stunfisk or the Blade wanting to go for SD, Shuckle if it's not Mental Herb, Corviknight even, maybe. I think you can Taunt no retreat, I'm pretty sure you can. And then yeah, we don't need Mold Breaker, so we just decided to run a Nerve in case he wanted to be like Shook and Duraludon, or I just Shook and Duraludon. I guess Shook on Stunfisk, or Hub on Goodra if you wanted to go that route. So that's why we're running a Nerve. Like, we literally don't need Mold Breaker in this matchup, so might as well. And I guess if he's like a random like 50% berry, or I guess 33% berry, that could work as well, or like citrus or whatever. Next up, and I can't believe I'm actually bringing this to the game. Yes, boys, it is coming. Okay, well, Gmax art is coming, but obviously, so what we're here talking about Pikachu. I messed up the slide, so I didn't want to spoil it. I thought like putting it underneath it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. So we have Pikachu here with Lightning Rod. Actually, I believe that's actually okay. So it's, first off, we have Lightning Rod and static as that. Item is Light Ball. Obviously, the ability I'm pretty sure is static. I don't know how I messed it up because I guess I'm just stupid. Anyway, we have max attack, 36 spin F, and then 220 speed with a Jolly nature. We have Fake Out, Extreme Speed, Volt Tackle, and Volt Switch. So reason we are bringing this Pokemon, Fake Out into Extreme Speed kills Dugtrio. We have speed for plus speed Rowdon, whether it be Jolly or Timid. And then Volt Tackle with a max attack as well as a Light Ball, 2-hit KOs, max HP Corviknight. So that is absurd. So this thing actually puts in a decent amount of work versus his team. And I guess the rest of his team, like Extreme, he's not going to feel good. It could be a decent late game 1-con if he doesn't bring the Blade. And yeah, just pretty damn solid, like hard hitter. Like honestly, like I'm kind of excited to bring it. Like being able to 2-hit KO Corviknight, being a solid check to revenge killing Dugtrio, revenge killing something on my team. So hey man, I don't think he would ever switch out against Dugtrio. He might. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I wouldn't if my opponent was stupid enough to bring in a Pikachu on a Dugtrio. I mean, I guess I would consider it because like, hey, there's something fishy going on here, but we'll see what happens there. Otherwise, you know, just being able to 2-hit KO Gmax Corviknight is hilarious. So next up, we have of course Gmax Zard, rocking solar power and of course heavy duty boots, 60 attack, 220 special attack, 228 special attack, and then 220 speed. We have Fire Blast, Hurricane, Outrage, and Work Up. So we have speed for Jolly Leafeon just to be safe with that thing, because I believe a Life Orb, or even I guess like a Choice Banded Giga Impact can one-shot us. So we wanted to just go ahead and outspeed that thing just to be safe. And then the 60 attack allows a +1 max Wormwind to Oko max HP Goodra at +1, obviously. So if we get the Work Up off, we're looking nice to just destroy everything on this man's team. So I couldn't like come up with a way to kill Goodra. Like Goodra's a pretty safe switch in his Zard most of the time because, you know, it has a massive spin F stat. It resists fire. You know, it can take that hit. It's not gonna feel good even to a max HP Goodra or like an Assault Vest Goodra. So I mean, I wanted a way to kill that thing outright. So that's where Work Up came in. I could have run Dragon Dance, but you know, getting a little boost for special attack could be nice too because we're not bringing Heat Rock this game. So having a little extra buffed special attack could be nice as well. So I thought that would be A, hilarious, and B, you know, maybe it proves to be useful. Next up, we have ourselves a Blastoise. We have Leftovers and Torrent. We have 244 HP, 180 defense, and 68 speed, 12 speed F, 4 special attack, not that it really matters. We have a Bold Nature, and this slide is also wrong because I changed this last minute. So we, of course, have Leftovers. So we have Scald, Ice Beam, Toxic, and Rapid Spin instead of Haze. We have Rapid Spin instead of Haze on this set. That's what another thing. So this is basically here to be a check to Adamant, Incineroar, as well as Banded Dugtrio. Banded Dugtrio 3-hit KOs us with Earthquake, and then Adamant Incineroar just basically does nothing with Flare Blitz. Knockoff does a decent amount. The first one does, but we're not 3-hit KO'd by Knockoff. We have Toxic to help us win the Goodra 1v1 between Toxic and Ice Beam. We should be able to win that. And then if I see Shuckle, this is a fantastic counter lead to that because I can just, you know, spam Scald versus that thing. And of course, Rapid Spin, anything I might want to do. If he wants to go hard to Blade, he has a resist Scald Burn, so that can be fine. If he encores me into Rapid Spin, then whatever, I can predict that and go from there and play accordingly. So yeah, this is a pretty solid counter lead. If I do see Shuckle, this will absolutely be my lead. Otherwise, it's just a decent pivot, decent fat water, and can hopefully win that 1v1 versus Goodra if all else fails. Next up, we have ourselves a Torkoal. We have Shed Shell and Drought. We have 252 HP, 236 defense, and 20 speed F with again a Bold Nature. We have a Stealth Arc, Clear Smog, Lava Plume, and Yawn. So the details here, we have 3-hit KO'd by Phalanx, by +1 Phalanx if he's not Life Orb. So if he is Life Orb, we are 2-hit KO'd, so that's a little bit rough. Well, we lived 2 Adamant Giga Impacts from Leafeon as well, and then I didn't really need anything else, so I decided to run Yawn as the last move because it was kind of the MVP of week 1. It forced a lot of switches against my opponent and allowed me to play accordingly and get myself in a pretty good position. So I thought Yawn would be fun to bring again because I didn't really need anything else because we put Rapid Spin on Blastoise. Clear Smog is also there, so if he does, you know, get the no retreat off with Phalanx, we can obviously just Clear Smog that. That's why, you know, it's important to be 3-hit KO'd and live as many hits as we can because again, we're not boots this week either. We are of course Shed Shell to help against the Dugtrio matchup. So that's something. And then yeah, if we can, you know, Clear Smog Phalanx, that's hilarious because I don't believe you can go for a secondary retreat. I believe he's still locked in if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really test that, probably should have, but I didn't. So see if it works. And then last but certainly not least, I was still a little bit scared of Phalanx because I didn't really prep for it at all with my first 4 mods, and if, you know, it does manage to get set up, it can be very scary for the first 4 members of the team. So I wanted, you know, another Pokemon that can, you know, help check that, and that's where this set comes in. And this is a crazy set, by the way. So we have Choice Scarf, Espeon here with Magic Bounce. We have 36 HP, 252 defense, 140 special attack, and 76 speed with a Modest Nature. And these are Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Tricks. So I wanted another Phalanx check. This gives me just that. It lives a Life Orb First Impression from Phalanx, and we have speed for Jolly Phalanx at +1. And then also, if he is max HP Phalanx, we have a 44% chance to kill with Psychic. So if he's not max HP, he's probably getting OHKO'd by Psychic, even at +1. That's insane how strong Espeon is here. And yeah, it's just really cool that we have, just give ourselves another check versus that. It also hits the same benchmark that +1 Haxorus does, being able to outspeed his base 120s as well. So the only thing that would outspeed his speed this thing is opposing Scarfers. So that's something worth noting, and that is going to be the team for week 1. I will see you guys in the battle right about. I need to bring back bits. I really do. Shay said I should. Do I have a bit? Brother gave me a new Netflix password. I could give out my Netflix password. Probably not a good idea. I got nothing, boys. See you in the battle. Holy land timer issues, Batman, but we are finally here with the battle versus Beta. And he brings Goodra to Blade, Corviknight, Leafeon, Inteleon, and Phalanx. So, no Shuckle, no Stunfisk, no Duraludon, and no Incineroar, and no Dugtrio. Okay. Really expected to see at least one of those two things. So Blastoise's role in this game is basically nothing, because he didn't even bring hazards. Okay. This dude kind of just brought Mono lose to +1 speed Zard, and I respect that. Pikachu also does nothing this game except for hit Corviknight for a 2-hit KO. That would be funny. Phalanx is a thing. I think I just lead with Blastoise, honestly. Like, it's kind of catch all versus everything. And I mean, it might let him set up, but fuck it, dude. Also, Shed Shell on my Torkoal is useless. I could have, had that extra Sun turns, but that's a big old fat fucking F. Hit him with an HF, homie, and we'll play some Pokemon, dude. Let's do it. Go check out Young Beta in the description down below. That's how you plug people, right? That's how you give people shoutouts. Time remaining, 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding? You better have your full team in, bro. You better have your full team in, my guy. Okay, he does. Thank fuck. 000. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. See what he leads with. Oh, that's a long black screen, but oh no, that wasn't too bad. Goochamp, which is the Goodra. Alright, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I think this is a free Toxic. This is designed to win this 1v1, and since there's no anything, like there's no either physical attacker that was meant to check in Dugtrio or Incineroar, or a Shuckle to remove hazards, I think I'm just free to let it do its only job it has left, and that's 1v1 Goodra. So we throw off a Toxic here. Hits everything on his team except for Corviknight and Blade, which I don't think you go hard into on a Blastoise. I think he probably just Power Whips there, if he has it, or Electric moves. I don't think either will do too much. I mean, obviously I can take one. If I land the Toxic, we're in a fantastic spot early on. Also, this team is straight up hacks food once Corviknight is gone. I didn't bring a move to hit Corviknight because it doesn't get anything to hit Corviknight. He's gonna switch. He's going to a Steel type. He's on a Lancelot, which is the Corviknight. Okay, that's a ballsy ass play, dude. All right, I guess I respect it. I kind of just want to go hard Pikachu, bro. I kind of just want to go hard Pikachu. I think I'm gonna go hard Pikachu, my guy. Fuck it. It's a Pikachu, man. Why not? Why not just drop this little guy in and see what he can do? Pika-P, motherfucker. That did so much damage. Hey, we got a static. Let's go, Pikachu. It did something, man. It's a static on the Corviknight. We take those. Fuck a G-Max. That's unreal. Pikachu already putting in work. You'll love to see it. So he probably brings in, like, I don't know, Inteleon here maybe because it's faster. I'll probably just fake out Extreme Speed that, honestly. I think I fake out Extreme Speed anything that isn't Phalanx. Or to Blade, obviously, because I can't obviously. Extreme Speed to Blade. Goes into Agent Smith, which is going to be Inteleon. I think I just fake out Extreme Speed this, bro. I think it's going to do a lot. It's an Inteleon, bro. It's not going to have a lot of bulk. Pikachu versus Inteleon. He's no bulk. Bro, this is doing a clean like 70% together. I'm clicking it. Why not, man? Why not, dude? Bap. Dude, that did like 30. Just fake out alone. Pikachu's a beast. It obviously one-shots me with like everything, so I think I just go for extreme speed for lulz. It's gonna do 50 to 60, because Pikachu. Let's get a little bit of chip off. Can we get a crit? That'd be hilarious. No, not quite. Gonna go for Fail Stinger. Okay. That's clean. I can respect that. He didn't even kill. He got static again! Let's go! Let's go! Pikachu, you live the hit and you get static again? Oh my god, I love this Pokemon. I'm clicking Volt Tackle just for the fucking thumbnail at this point. I respect that though. I respect Fail Stinger. He's gonna switch into Omega Yatos, which is this thing. Okay. That's fine, dude. I get a Volt Tackle thumbnail. Okay, that's not even a good thumbnail. Maybe that's not our thumbnail. But Pikachu did more than enough work. Dies to Volt Tackle. Tackle into the blade. That was amazing. That was absolutely incredible. Can I just go Zard? I think I could just go Zard and work up on this thing. I think we just do that because it's a Deblade, bro. What the fuck is it doing to Zard? Charizard versus Deblade. Yeah, dude, it's doing nothing to me. I think I just work up. I think I just go for work up here. He's gonna switch. Please go Gudra. Goes into Agent Smith, which is the paralyzed this thing. Get our work up off. I don't want to risk him being Scarf and killing me, so I think I do just Dynamax here and get my speed boost. Or G-Max and get my speed boost. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that, just to be safe. I don't want to risk him being Scarf and still outspeeding me through paralysis. Actually, no, he wouldn't, because it's less than -1. Or it's more than just straight up -1, so whatever, it's fine. I don't think I needed the G-Max there, but I did anyway. Fuck it. I would have had to risk getting a Fire Blast or a Hurricane anyway, so just get the speed boost, why not? So G-Max Charizard should pick up a kill here, and then until that will go down. Goes for Aqua Jet, that's gonna do literally no damage. Okay, that actually did respectable damage, not gonna lie. But I don't think it really matters, we'll just get a speed boost. Zard kills Intel with Airstream. I might have gone for this too early, but we have our +1. Hopefully this baits him into going Gudra. Like I really want to kill Gudra, bro. He did it! He did it! He did it! He did the thing, boys. Let's go with Wormwind. Go for Wormwind, man. Unless he has a lot of Fizz Depth, this should kill. Unless he has a lot of Fizz Depth, this kills. He killed. Let's go. Work up Zard worked, bro. Let's go, dude. Work up Zard worked. I'm so happy. Work up Zard worked, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Alright. So he goes into this thing. Alright. As long as I land Fire Blast, I don't think there's really much my man's can do. But I mean that requires hitting Fire Blasts. There's Wildfire. Zard kills Cube with Wildfire. So shout out to G-Max, you know, 3 times 3 kills is kind of the thing. I just gotta land some Fire Blasts and maybe 1 Hurricane. Goes into Corviknight, which is probably Occaberry. It's probably Occaberry. But I'm +1 Fire Blast, bro. Look, he's not Akka, and that drops. All right, that's clean. So far, the only thing that's really mattered with Gmax has been the speed boost, because workup is what's been putting in the real work here. Getting that +1 is the main thing. In comes Phalanx. Do I have to click Hurricane here? If he is uninvested, no. If he has max HP, I think the answer is yes. Actually, no. I kill with Fire Blast if he's max HP. So I can click that. And we land another one. Let's go Zard. It's a well-trained Zard. That is a well-trained Zard. Zard kills Phalanx with Fire Blast. And last up is the Leafeon. And we just click Fire Blast again. And we land another one. So that's 6 Zard kills, boys. Oh my god, shout out to Calpat. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Pikachu put in so much work getting paralysis early on, but the tech worked to absolute perfection with Workup being able to kill Guja, being his only real fire resist on the team, and Teleon is not a fire resist. Yeah, that was just the tech working to absolute perfection, and Zard doing the thing. Like I kind of don't like doing that to opponents, because that just feels like a kind of cheap win, because there was nothing he could do versus Zard at +1, especially after +1 speed as well. So, and he could have done something had I not paralyzed Inteleon, so he could have potentially killed me with like liquidation or something. But I'm pretty sure I live like an adamant liquidation when I'm Gmaxed. I'll just go ahead and check that for you guys, because right now the way that it looks, like that was really all he could have done. He might have. I'll go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was adamant. I don't know what his item was. But liquidation. If I'm Gmaxed, yeah, it does 49 to 57 if he's adamant. I'll just, for shits and giggles, I'll say he's choice banned, even though we know he wasn't, because you're not going to choice band yourself into Fellstinger. Yeah, even if he's banned, it does 72 to 85, so I would have still lived the hit because I was at full, because there were no rocks and I have boots anyway. So I would have just been a weaker Zard, and I would have had to avoid priority in the back, like maybe quick attack Leafeon or something like that. That's like the only way I see out of that. Like the only way where the paralysis doesn't entirely matter was if he had priority in the back at that point, which he did have Aqua Jet, so he could have killed me with that in Aqua Jet. Actually no, because he was just gonna fucking die to Airstream. It would have been like first impression Phalanx, quick attack Leafeon, Shadow Sneak the Blade, which all I don't think kill me from that range. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.